I grew up in Garden City on Long Island. I was always very passionate about school. I loved being in school with my friends, and I had a good relationship with my teachers. I went to college in North Carolina at Wake Forest University. I was a legal business major there and a women, gender, sexuality studies minor, which was really probably my biggest passion. I don't really think growing up I was like influenced to be a teacher by my family. My dad trains race horses, and so I spent a lot of time around horses at the barn, riding horses. That was kind of my upbringing. But throughout college I kind of realized I don't really want to do that. I was a business major in college, so I feel like I chose that because I didn't know what I wanted to do after college. In college, my friend was doing a program called Teach for America. I didn't know what it was, but I knew that you became a teacher. And then when I was looking for work after graduation, I saw Teach for America. And like I said, my minor was women, gender, sexuality studies. So I'm very passionate about equity and feminism. I would definitely describe myself as a feminist. I'm very passionate about educational equity, so making sure everyone gets the education that they deserve and need. And obviously for educational equity, you have to have teachers, and like teachers that care and want their students to do well.
One word to describe Ms. Pletcher would be caring, because she's always making sure the students are okay and that they're well. She'll like take some students out to talk with them to make sure they're doing like fine.
So Ms. Pletcher joined us at DT as a learning specialist. She's working not only with special education goals, but she's also developing materials for students when they're reading and writing. Ms. Pletcher is working across grade levels, so she teaches in 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. That's really helpful for me because I also really care about the development of our students across grades. She's able to have a fresh perspective as a new teacher, and that's what DT needs.
My first impression of Ms. Pletcher, I would say, is definitely excited about teaching. She definitely had this idea of what teaching would be like, and she definitely made sure that she showed that to me in the very beginning. Loves students, loves to work, very hard worker, and she's funny actually.
I also really love my co-teachers. It's really great to work with mentors who are very helpful and want you to succeed.
I am Ms. Pletcher's mentor, right? So since this is her first year teaching, I mentor her, and how she approaches feedback is she teaches a lesson. So every Wednesday what we do is she would teach our class, and then I'll give her feedback afterward, and everything that I give her, she definitely reflects on it, any types of feedback, and she makes the adjustments like immediately, and I don't even have to address it again, right? So if I say, oh, maybe try this, she'll try it the next time, and then it's something that she constantly incorporates into her teaching.
I think Ms. Pletcher is incredibly open and open to feedback. She's a very professional teacher. She came in, even though she's in her first year, she's really eager to learn, to ask questions, and every day we have really amazing conversations about ELA. It's really exciting to work with her because she's so eager to make sure that she's doing what the students need here at DT. And I feel like she's fitting in great.
One of the challenges that I had to get through was that I felt like I was very robotic when I was talking to students. Like I feel like I was trying to answer in like the way that you're like supposed to answer, or I don't know, rather than being my authentic self, I was in my head about a lot of stuff. And throughout the year, I think I've definitely improved on this. Maybe you've noticed I've gotten less robotic. I think one of the best parts of teaching so far has been the relationships with both students and other teachers that I've made.
She's very helpful in classes. Like you can ask her anything. She like finds any way to help you even if she doesn't have the answer. And then, I don't know, it's fun having her here. Like I can like talk with her about anything. We make jokes and stuff. Like I can give her any looks and she'll give them back like in a joking way. And in the hallways, we can just talk and like chat, so it's fun having her here. She's helpful.
I feel like her and I have built this relationship. Normally it takes sometimes a few years to build a relationship with a co-teacher, but I feel like she and I have gotten close very quickly. Like we talk about our personal lives and things like that, and she's very funny. I feel like I can talk to her about anything. So she definitely makes teaching fun, right? Even in the classroom, we do our little 6-7 thing, and it's really fun and exciting when we do that.
Okay, so one of my all-time favorite quotes is by Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and it's fight for the things that you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you.